Hi, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I'm Sugar Kitty Mystic, and today we're going to do a pick a card reading on what do your spirit guides want you to stop doing right now. So what is blocking your highest good? What is blocking your progression on your path? And yeah, basically what are your spirit guides trying to tell you is no longer working? And if you don't know, you have spirit guides. Every being does, even animals do. And they're here to kind of guide you down the road that you're on. Oftentimes they'll be showing you things like signs and synchronicities, kind of trying to put you in the right place at the right time for things to work out for you. If you do want more help from your spirit guides, they actually require you to ask them for help. They can't come in and affect too much in your life without your free will. So if you're looking for help with a certain situation, or you just generally want to feel more guided and more supported in life, ask your spirit guides to come in and help. Ask to see their support. Ask for their help in the certain situation that you need help in, and you'll be surprised by what happens and how things change. If you don't want to ask out loud, you can always write in a journal. You can always ask in kind of like a prayer or mentally. But don't be afraid to just speak out loud to them and say like, yo, spirit guides, what up? Help me. Because that's what they're there for, and they benefit from helping you as well. So let's get started with the reading. What do your spirit guides want you to stop doing right now? This will be pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take a moment, use your intuition, and let it guide you to whichever pile or crystal is currently speaking to you. And when you're ready, click on the timestamp in the description box to go to your reading. So welcome pile 1s. If you picked the Angelite crystal, beautiful little blue stone, then this will be your reading. What do your spirit guides want you to stop doing right now? We have a couple oracle cards, and then we're mostly going to pull tarot to get a really good message for you guys. So let's start with the oracle cards. Ooh, the Journeyer. Interesting. So with the Journeyer coming up, my sense is that you've been spending a lot of time kind of exploring and looking at different things, and that maybe that period of exploration is coming to a close for you guys. It's time to kind of like commit to something, pick a path. Yeah, I'm feeling like with the Journeyer, like you're kind of just like pissing in the wind is what I want to say here. Like you're not really committed to anything. You haven't really set your sight on anything specific. You're just exploring many different things, and your spirit guides are kind of guiding you now to stop. And now that you've explored so much, pick something, find something that really works for you, and walk down that path a little bit. It doesn't necessarily have to be, the thing that you want or the person that you want for the rest of your life, but what can you pick right now, and what can you commit to pouring your energy into right now? And the Companion. Interesting. So both the Journeyer and the Companion. So yeah, stop being the side character in your life. Stop being a friend to others before you're a friend to yourself. It's time to like really look inwards and have some agency over your own life. I'm guessing you guys are the type that are like prone to selflessness or giving a lot to other people, and it's no longer serving you to act in that way. It's time to stop being the Companion. Be the star of the show, baby. And then Hunter of Gifts. So yeah, I feel like you guys are really avoiding what you're good at. You're not tuning into what your gifts truly are, what your excellent and your talent is. My sense is that you're in a lot of resistance to it. Maybe it's things that you don't think are like that great or you're good at, or things that you're not really sure how they can be useful. Maybe when you were a child or growing up, you were rejected for the things that you were good at, or they caused you to not really get the love and approval that you needed at that time, so you kind of push them to the side, push them under the surface. And now that it's time to really harness your gifts and harness your talents, you're kind of stalling and you're avoiding it and you're exploring all these different things and you're focusing on other people. It's time to focus on yourself. It's time to focus on what you're good at and to really put that out into the world around you. It doesn't have to be like the whole world, you know, just the world around you, just around the people that you want to be around. So let's pull our tarot for pile 1. Tune into the energy of your spirit guides. What do they want you to stop doing? Ooh. Yeah, so with you have the Temperance card showing up. So I feel like, yeah, you're taking a back seat to your life. You're kind of just sitting back and watching from this objective perspective, and you're not fully participating. You're not really picking anything. You're not really fully engaged with this worldly life. You're not putting your energy into the things that will really bring you joy and satisfaction and personal fulfillment. You're just kind of holding back, pulling back, staying like this guy, just like chilling in his cloud and watching and, yeah, not taking action. And then here again with the 8 of Cups in reverse, it's that being not committed. Maybe you have a fear of intimacy. Maybe you have a fear of kind of being stuck in a situation that is bad for you or that isn't working for you, and so you're not committing to anything. It's time to figure out how to get through that fear. It's time to figure out how to get okay with commitment and to commit to the things that will actually add to your life and will bring you joy. Stop running from everything. You don't need to be like this guy just jumping away and running from everything that happens. And then with the Ace of Swords, I feel like you guys are really in your head. You have so many ideas, so many really good ideas, and you're not using them. It's time to stop doing that. Stop pontificating. Yeah, that was a weird word to come up, but stop just thinking about it and analyzing the situation and mulling over your really good ideas and put them into action. Do them. Start them. Yeah. Oh, the star. Okay, so lots of air coming up. So this is a lot to do with your ideas, your intellect, your cerebral mind, your creative pursuits. I'm sensing that you're in this really dreamy energy right now. You have a lot of hopes, you have a lot of aspirations, you have a lot of things that you want to be doing, and you're not doing them. So stop with the fantasies. Stop with the just idle daydreaming and put some effort into those goals. Put some effort into your ideas. They're probably even better than you think they are. And just because you don't know exactly how you're going to get to that dream state, this star state, doesn't mean you shouldn't start working on that. Yeah, stop dreaming so much. Stop sticking in this mind, cerebral energy, and go into your body and put something into this world that you can really be proud of. Yeah, and then with the 6 of Swords. So I feel like you maybe have this, like, I don't know, need to see yourself as better than everyone, need to see yourself as on top or victorious, and that's holding you back from being at the beginning of things. Because when you start something new, when you start with these new ideas, you're naturally going to be a noob, right? You're not going to know what the fuck you're doing. And you're going to feel kind of like difficulties and challenges, and you're not going to be at this top victorious energy. You're going to be maybe the other guy who's kind of like fumbling through for a little bit. And so you need to drop that need to know everything, that need to be already victorious, already the champion, already the star. And you need to really start from the beginning, and don't be afraid of not feeling that way for a little bit, because after you overcome those hurdles and obstacles that will come to you down your path, then you will truly feel victorious from a sense of like real accomplishment, real pride in what you've been able to do. And you need to stop just thinking and preparing so much. You guys, you're too in your heads. You're not doing enough. You're thinking, and you have so many options, and you're like, oh, I kind of like this, I kind of like that, but I don't know what to pick. It's time to pick. It's time to go for it. Stop being this dude. You've been this dude for too long. You're just sitting there chilling, in this holy, high, lovely, beautiful, cloudy perspective, which is nice, but, it's stalling you now. The things that you really want and the things that you really need will happen when you pick a path and make a movement. And if you're struggling with indecision, if you're feeling like there's too many options and you don't know which way to go, just pick one. And, if you walk a little bit down the road and you're like, wow, this sucks, at least you've walked a little bit down that road, and now that sucks, and you can pick something else. You know what I mean? You don't have to necessarily pick right the first time. You just have to pick. I have this feeling that your spirit guides are really proud of you. Just what you've done, where you are so far, they're really proud of you. This isn't coming from a negative place. They just want to see you win, man. Girl. Okay. So we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So you're definitely focused on the possibility of betrayal. You might be worried about people kind of saying things behind your back, backstabbing you a little bit, not fully supporting you. You could be the one doing this. You could be kind of stuck in idle gossip, talking about other people. It's not helping you. Okay? Either worrying about this situation or actively participating in the situation, it's not helping you anymore. Yeah. You gotta figure out how you can move past this, how you can stop this. And then we have Logistica. So yeah, stop weighing your options. I mean, really, this is kind of just all circling back, but look at that. It's the scales, right? I mean, it's the Libra. Like, we got a lot of air energy coming through for you guys. So if you're an air sign, I mean, it makes sense to be in your head and cerebral and struggling with indecision and stuff like that. But stop weighing your options and go for it. This card is showing that you have good karma. You're well supported in these ideas that you have and these things you want to do. So stop sitting back and just weighing things and really go for it. You'll be surprised. And get out of this hermit energy. Connect to people. Yeah, you're hermiting too much. I mean, straight up, stop isolating. It's not helping you. I feel like maybe because you're afraid of these situations, you're afraid of being stabbed in the back, you're afraid of what people may say or think about you, you're kind of just like, oh, I'll stay in my safety bubble of just myself. And it's really not helping you anymore. There are good people for you to connect to. There are people that are going to support you in this world. So you need to find a way to step out of isolation, to step out of this hermit energy and really participate in the world around you. So yeah, that's the major message that's coming through for you guys. Again, it's like almost all air. So this is so much about your ideas, your creative pursuits, your intellect, what you're thinking about all day, every day. So yeah, hopefully this gave you some insight, some guidance. If you enjoyed this reading, or if you didn't, you can let me know in the comments. Either way is cool. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, wishing you the best, guys. So pile 2 Welcome to your reading. If you picked the lapis, this will be your reading. So I got just a couple oracle cards today. We're mostly going to use tarot to get a message from your spirit guides about what you should stop doing right now. And yeah, we'll start with these couple of oracle cards. So first we got Dancer of Friendship. Interesting. So with this, I feel like you guys are focusing on other people more than yourselves. And you may be trying to be like friends to too many people. Like I get this image of someone kind of like dancing around different friend groups, different types of people, kind of changing themselves for every group that they're in. Being more focused on making people like them than, being at peace within yourself, liking yourself. So yeah, I feel like your spirit guides are kind of guiding you to stop, pull back your energy a little bit, find a little bit of authenticity, make some of those connections like real connections. Shaman of Sorrows. Aw. So yeah, you guys are sad. Maybe you guys are focusing a lot on your pain and on the things that are kind of going wrong in your life. You're really focused on your sorrow. And yeah, it's kind of blocking you. You're not able to see the things in your life that are good. You're not able to see the things that you can be grateful for, the abundance that you already have. And you're kind of lost in your sorrows. And I feel like you're trying to escape your sorrows with friendships and relationships and talking to random people and stuff like that. And yeah, your spirit guides are guiding you to kind of stop this behavior. Figure out how you can get out of this sorrowful energy. Maybe mix up your days a little bit. Go out in the sunshine, go somewhere new, connect to nature, find something that brings a little bit more joy into your life. Then we have the Shaman of Tradition. Okay, so I feel like you guys are really caught in tradition. Maybe you're struggling with like a career or life path that's been set for you by your family. Maybe you're struggling with like your birth religion versus how you've been feeling. Like a lot of times when we're kids, we're sold this story of religion that's really dark and painful and sad. And maybe you're kind of struggling with that right now. Your tradition is kind of holding you back in a way. And it's asking you to stop. Move out of that space. Some things in your tradition, some things that you are holding on to from your family lineage are really holding you back. And they're keeping you in this sorrow. So maybe it's like, a belief in hell or punishment or sin is kind of stopping you from being able to move forward and really have joy in your life because you're restricting yourself and feeling lots of guilt and shame. Maybe it's karma. Believe really heavily in karma and it's making it so you're kind of stuck because you feel like you deserve to suffer in a way. Oh, you guys, stop. Yeah, your spirit guides want you to see that there's more than sorrow for you. There's more than pain. Your tradition is holding you back. Whatever it is, it's holding you back. And you need to find a way to create something new for yourself. Create a new tradition. Culture, it's meant to evolve. Religion, it's meant to evolve as our understanding of things evolve. So allow yourself to evolve a little bit. Also, your spirit guides trying to say to my pal twos. Okay, so I feel like you're really in this lack of mindset right now. You may be overspending, like kind of just filling your sorrow with spending money, or you may not even realize. You may have like subscriptions to things that you're not even using and stuff like that. You're being asked to take a look at your finances here, to stop overspending on things that you don't need to be spending on. Stop trying to fill that hole with money. And you're so focused on how little you have. I feel like you're very focused on, not having enough or as much as you would like. And you're being asked to kind of figure out how to stop, how to get out of that lack mindset. Maybe it's part of your tradition in a lot of families. If you don't have a lot of money to begin with, sometimes it can actually become part of your tradition to hold yourself in a place of lack, to hold yourself in a place of not having money, so that you can fit in to the people in your life who, hate on the rich people and hate on people with money and have never really achieved what they wanted to achieve themselves. And so, yeah, you're being asked to step out of that. See that those who would only love you with having nothing are not loving you fully, and that, you are worthy of the things that you want. You have the Four of Cups in reverse here, so I feel like you're being very stubborn. You're holding yourself back in a lot of ways. I get the sense you're aware of this. You're aware of how you're holding yourself back. You're aware of what you're being stubborn about. You may even know like exactly what I mean when I pull this card up. And here, family. You're letting your family dictate too much for you. They have visions for you and how you should be that do not suit your highest good. They want your life to look a certain way because it's what would make them feel good, and it's not what would make you feel good. And, it's not about being like, you can be hurt by this if this is something that you're really aware of and it's painful, but it's not necessarily that they're trying to hurt you by holding you back or holding you into their traditions. It's just that they don't see what's best for you. They may think that they do, they may tell you that they do, but they're not seeing it. Your spirit guides are seeing it. And they're saying that what your family is guiding you to do right now is not what's going to be best. Maybe you need to take a step back from family, connect to your friend family a little bit. Stop worrying so much about pleasing them, about fitting into your family's ideals. Create a little bit of agency for yourself, connections that are not as controlling. Cards just love to like flip over while I shuffle them. This kind of makes me laugh. Okay, yeah. So this one is flipped over. So we got the Shadow card in reverse. This can speak about Saturn. So you may be going through your Saturn return right now. And that could be why you're experiencing this period of difficulty and sorrow and reevaluating of life. That's what Saturn does, is it kind of like throws all these restrictions and limitations on us that allow us to see what's really important and where our energy is really going, what we're really feeding with what we're doing every day. So you may be in a difficult period because of that. I think the Saturn return lasts like 1 or 2 years. So you may have been going through it now for a while. I think it just switched into whatever group it's in December. So yeah, you may have like a few more months left for your Saturn return. Or you may just be ignoring your shadow here. You're ignoring these subconscious beliefs, subconscious desires that are kind of holding you back. The beliefs that are passed down from your family that aren't necessarily true. Maybe it's beliefs about money. Maybe it's beliefs about what it means to be a good person. But they're holding you back. And you need to kind of stop hiding in the shadow and ignoring these things, hiding in the sorrows, putting the guilt and the shame on yourself instead of looking at these beliefs and seeing, oh, they're not necessarily true. You hold them for a reason. They're benefiting you in some way. Things like fear and restricting beliefs, they benefit you in some way, but they're also holding you back a lot right now. And your guides want you to stop ignoring that fact. Stop ignoring the negative thoughts that you're having and pay attention to them. See them for what they are. Why are you so held back right now? Okay, we got 3 cards. Just wanted to fly out. So we have competition. You may be competing. You may be competing within your family. This could be outside of your family as well. I know I've really been focusing on family for this reading. That is the sense that I'm getting for the majority of you watching, that it will be your family. It is possible for some of you that it's more like friendships or a work environment or those kind of connections that is causing the problems. This card doesn't always have to be exactly family. I do get the sense for most of you, though, that it is your family. And so, so we have the five of Wands here. So this is telling you to kind of stop being so competitive, stop looking for that outside approval, that win that everyone can see, and start just taking actions that will allow you to win, in ways that might not be as obvious. And I feel like you have an internal war going on. You're really fighting with yourself. Different parts of yourself are kind of pulling in different directions. And you're being asked to look at that. How can you stop that? And then we have here the 8 of Cups. So I feel like you're running away from your problems a little bit. You need to stop. You need to face them. You're really being asked to face what's going on in your life. And yeah, with the friendship card as well. It could be like a friend group or a friend family. And then the 8 of Wands. So yeah, I feel like stop burning out your energy on things that you don't actually want. Stop burning out your energy to please and satisfy other people. You have a lot of firepower within you. You have a lot of creative potential. You have the action power to do the things that you want to do. You're just spending it in the wrong places. You're spending it in places that it's not going to give you joy and satisfaction. There's just, birds flying around outside my window. Maybe you have bird spirit guides, because we have spirit guides that are animals as well, so maybe the birds are showing up for you guys. Yeah. Look at where you're spending your energy and stop putting it into places that are no longer serving you. Stop putting your energy into the things that are causing you sorrow. Put your energy into things that will cause you joy. Pull one more card for you guys. Let's do 2. I feel like 2 will make a nicer little read here. So let's do 2 more cards. Treasure. I feel like you're giving your money away. Maybe you feel like you have to give your money away. Like you have to be really generous with it. You don't. You don't need to give your money away. You don't need to spend it on other people to be a good person. It's okay to spend your money on yourself. It's okay to save it up for yourself and to do the things that you want. I get the sense you're the type of person that will just kind of cover the bill for people, or give money to your family members who are kind of toxic, or just step in and help financially because you feel like you have to it's part of your tradition to be a good person, you don't have to. You can stop. You don't need to take so much from yourself for other people. You know, if you want to, if it's a generous, loving, kind impulse, then yeah, go for it. Don't suppress your generosity. But you don't need to give to be a good person. And you don't need to give to receive. You've given enough. You've given a lot of yourself, guys. You've given a lot. I feel like you might be kind of like scared to spend your money on yourself or scared to save your money up. It's okay. You need stuff too. You work hard for your money, man. Like, I don't know how you make money or what exactly your situation is, but you work hard for your money. You know, you earn it. You put your energy out into the world and you receive money back. That's the energy exchange of money. And so if you are outpouring it onto other people, people who are treating you poorly, people who are disrespecting you, people who are not participating in a positive energy exchange with you, pull back. Pull back your resources. Set some boundaries on what you can give. Yeah, your guides are asking you to stop spending where you don't need to spend. And my guess is with the Six of Pentacles in reverse that it's on other people. You're spending to make yourself feel good about yourself. You're spending to maintain the idea that you're a good person. You're already a good person. You don't need to spend all your money on others to feel like a good person. Figure out what it is that is making you feel so bad about yourself so you can address that directly instead of outpouring all of your money, all of your resources, and all of your energy onto people who are not treating you as well as you deserve. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. So you can let me know in the comments if you felt like this related, if you enjoyed the reading. If you didn't, that's fine too. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. So welcome, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you picked the citrine crystal, this is your reading. And we have a couple oracle cards, and then we're mostly going to do tarot today to get a really clear message from your spirit guides about what you should stop doing right now. What is blocking you in your highest good? Ancestor protection. Okay, so you're really protected. I feel like you're holding yourself back in a lot of ways because you're trying to stay safe. You're doing most of the things that you're doing out of survival mode. You're trying to stay safe and you're not actually thriving. You're literally just surviving right now. Dancer of Joy. Interesting. So like, what you should stop doing, this is very interesting because I don't really feel it's stop being joyful. I feel like you're protecting your joy. Let's clarify. What is this Dancer of Joy? Let's see if we can get a clear message here. You're looking externally for your joy. Ooh. Okay, so you don't have a steady foundation here. With the things that are making you joyful, it's not coming from this solid foundation. And I feel like you're listening to groups too much. You're following the advice of someone you think is smarter or wiser than you about what is going to give you joy, what is going to give you happiness in your life. And you don't realize that this is not coming from your actually innate joy. This is coming from protection. This is coming from other people's ideas with the Hierophant card. It's coming from the groups around you, the communities that you participate in. It's not your highest joy. Whatever it is that you think is going to be giving you joy, it's not. Stop taking joy from other people's ideas of what will make you happy. And the Hunter of Honor. Okay, so I feel like you're trying too hard to like gain and maintain this honor, especially with this Hierophant card. Maybe you want to be seen in a certain way with this high regard that you're not actually able to be authentic. Yeah, you want to be respected, you want significance. I mean, those are normal, healthy things to want. It's just holding you back at this moment in time. The way that you're acting isn't authentic. It's not getting you true significance. It's not getting you true respect. It's getting you false respect. It's getting you false joy. Okay? So let's see what else they have to say to you. Wow. Okay, very interesting. So first we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you're stuck in an old way of thinking. You're going too much off past ideas. Maybe books you've read. Again, I keep getting drawn back to this Hierophant card. Groups that you've been in. You're stuck in old ways of thinking and you're not actually innovating with your perspective and your thought processes. It's time to stop focusing on what books are saying and figure out with some like life experience. You're in this very like dogmatic, I already know everything way of being. And you need to step into a space of not knowing, of learning more, and learning in ways that aren't so traditional. Stop focusing on your books. You may be getting into like debates with people lots, and it's not helping you. That's what you're doing. It's not helping you right now. Because you're kind of going off of old ideas. You don't realize how much you're just repeating or parroting what other people have said before, and you're not creating your own new deep understanding of the things that you're talking about or the things that you're thinking about. And it's really holding you back here. Just because it's been done a certain way in the past, just because it worked a certain way for someone else, does not mean that's the way you're meant to go. Maybe you're meant to forge a whole new way of thinking, a whole new way of doing things for yourself. So, and then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So you feel like you're not taking a lot of action towards your goals and the things that you want. You're kind of stuck in this mental sparring, debating frame of mind, being right about things, being seen as right. You're not taking a lot of steps towards your kind of creative or career pursuits that would really help you. You're not really moving forward. See this Chariot in reverse? You need to stop stalling. Stop sitting in the back. Again, you have the Queen of Cups. She's just sitting there. You know what I mean? She's just in this, you know, she's a beautiful energy. She's in this very receptive, receiving mode. But you're not going forward. You're not doing the things that you need to do. So you need to stop. You need to get off your throne for a little bit. You need to get down from that high horse and take some action, guys. Yeah. Oh, you're in so much worry. You are worrying way too much. I don't want to say just stop worrying because that's easier said than done. We all know this. Like, how helpful is that? Just stop worrying right now. Like, obviously you're still going to worry. But yeah, you're criticizing yourself way too much right now. You're stuck in self-criticism. You're stuck in worry. And it's just holding you back from taking that aligned actions that will really help and support you. If you can find a way to get out of this worry state, find a way to get into a more relaxed way of being, maybe talk about your worries to a trusted friend or confidant that can help you kind of see through where you're kind of just blowing things up a little bit. Because when you're worried, all you're doing is feeding into the reality that you don't want. You're giving it energy, which, like, you know, I don't know, I worry about a lot of things. Like, I'm definitely a worrier myself, but if you can step out of worrying, it's going to help you a lot more create what you actually want instead of worrying so much about things going wrong. Like, stop doing that and kind of focus on what can go right a little bit if you can. Do whatever you can to get yourself into a more clear, trusting mindset. Maybe spend some time on relaxation, calming down your physical body, yoga, baths. And stop criticizing yourself so much. You guys are too critical. You're critical of others' ideas and you're critical of yourself. You're trying to be this like high regard, high honor person, and it's just holding you back. You're already great. You're already worthy of honor. You don't need to work so hard to do that. Yes, you have the Six of Swords, guys. So again, you're in this victorious mindset. You want to come up on top. You want to be the leader, the winner. You can do the Hierophant yourself. You want to lead the group. It's holding you back. You got to stop trying to win every battle and take a breather. You don't need to fight every single battle. You don't need to fight every wrong opinion that crosses your path. It's okay to let some people think things that are negative sometimes. It's okay to let people have outdated views. It's not your duty to change them, and you're not as effectively changing them as you might think if all you're doing is just battling with it every time it shows up. And then with the One of Cups, I feel like you're definitely wasting your energy here. You're wasting your intuition. My feeling is you have a lot of insight coming to you and you're not using it. Or maybe you're wasting your energy and your intuition on focusing on the negative. This is definitely an outpour of energy, though. You're emptying your cup right now and you need to stop. You need to fill it up. And then you have the Empress in reverse here. So yeah, again, you need to stop waiting around for things to happen. Stop allowing things to just happen around you and get a little bit dirty. Get your hands wet. Get a little bit dirty and take some action towards what you want to see in your life. What can you do right now that will create the things that are actually positive for you? Stop waiting. Stop holding yourself back. My guess is you guys already know what you need to be doing. With this, you got two super intuitive cards coming up, the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You guys, your intuition is on point. You know what you should be doing right now. So stop not doing it. Double negative. Yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys. You can let me know if you want to, if you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you. If it didn't, that's cool too. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching and wishing you the best. So welcome, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. If you picked the Rose Quartz, This will be your reading. We have a couple oracle cards today, and then we're mostly going to pull tarot to see what your spirit guides want you to stop doing right now. Or, soon. Yeah. So, Hunter of Paths. Okay, so I feel like you're looking for a road to walk down, and you're not seeing what's available to you because you're just kind of like so focused on looking. So you need to stop that. Oh, you guys got 4 oracle cards. You must be special. Yeah. Hunter of Paths. You guys are searching too hard for what's right for you, and you're not seeing it. Shaman of Loss. So yeah, I would say like maybe you're losing things a lot. Like for what your spirit guides want you to stop. Maybe you're focused on the things that you're losing or the things that you've lost in your life. You've kind of been in this place where you're taking a lot of stock of everything that's gone now, everything that you've moved beyond. And it's not helping you. It's kind of holding you in this state of misery. Or you guys are just like losing a lot of shit right now and you kind of need to get your shit together. And like, I don't know, get a little bit more organized. Maybe try not misplace your phone and stuff so much. I don't know why your phone, but it seems like the easiest thing to lose. Ancestor skill. Interesting. So yeah, I have a feeling you guys are very skilled and you're not using your skills right now. You're focusing on what you're not good at. You're focusing on not knowing what your path is, and you're not seeing the skills that you naturally possess or the things that you're really good at that you've built up over this lifetime. And Hunter of Abundance. Okay, so I think you guys are trying too hard to be abundant. You're looking too hard for what's going to make you lots and lots of money, or at least the amount of money that you want. And by doing this, you're actually blocking your own abundance. You're too focused on what you don't have to receive, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's like kind of like when you stop focusing so hard on this abundance is when you will be abundant. Which is kind of a double-edged sword, because if you do it for the sake of being abundant, you're still focusing on abundance. So how can you be okay with where you're at is really what they're telling you right now. Stop focusing on the more that you want and start to focus on being grateful for what you already have, being aware of how you're already abundant so that you can actually get your energy on that vibration. Because the abundance that you seek is already available to you. You're just focusing so hard on this loss that you're not able to see it. Okay, so you have the 6 of Pentacles. So with this, I feel like you're just like expecting money to just come to you, people to just give it to you. You're kind of waiting around for others to create that abundance for you, and it's not allowing you to create it yourself. You're just like waiting. You're trying to get money from other people. Maybe the universe at large, you just keep asking the universe for money and it's not coming. So yeah, stop doing that. You got to kind of get into a place where you can trust that the money is already going to be available to you. It's already going to come if you can just stop focusing on how little of it you have. Stop focusing on how much you need or want more, and accept that The energy of money is just all around. It's always available. There's many ways for you to make money. There's many ways for you to earn. So stop expecting it to just be handed to you. It doesn't mean you have to work hard. This is not telling you to go work super hard. It's just telling you that when you expect it to be handed to you, you're limiting yourself greatly. And then we have the Five of Wands in reverse here. So I feel like you're kind of caught up in some unhealthy competition, comparing yourself to other people, maybe on social media. It's really harming you. Maybe stop. Maybe take a break from the social media sites that you've been using that may kind of feed that comparison mindset. Take stock of what you have. Stop trying to compete so hard. At least for right now. And then we have the One of Swords. You have lots of good ideas. You have lots of good ideas. You need to stop holding back on your ideas. I feel like there's many ways for you to use your skills to make money here, but you're just expecting it to come to you. So you need to stop doing that. And you need to stop hermiting. Stop isolating, guys. Stop isolating. I know that that's hard. That can be hard. But, yeah, it's time to connect with people in the world a little bit more. Maybe share your skills. Maybe go out and talk to more people who are abundant and who have the things that you want, so you can get some clear steps to how to get there yourself. You don't need to hide. You need to stop hiding. You need to connect with the world. Or at least the people around you, not like the whole world. What else are we getting for you guys? Power for? Sorry, I was like, is that my camera made that noise? Hopefully it's still on. Okay. King of Pentacles. So yeah, you're like giving your money away. You need to stop trying to be this like big business person. Stop looking so hard for opportunity. Like you're looking so hard for opportunities that you're not seeing them and you're not actually receiving them. You guys are trying too hard. You need to use more of your effortless skills. Stop trying to be this king. Stop trying to be this King of Pentacles right now. I don't think you guys are there right now. I think right now you're in a space of focusing on lack, and you're trying to act like you're this king with all this money. You know, you've already accomplished everything you want to accomplish, but you haven't. You're looking too hard. Stop looking so hard. What's right in front of you? I'm getting that there's something like right in front of you that you guys are not seeing, that almost like your spirit guides would just be shaking you to show you that it's right there. It's been there this whole time. You can get exactly what you want already. It's right there. And you're too defensive. You're really holding yourself back in this castle, hermiting yourself away from the world, isolating. You're stopping the flow of money with your defensive behavior. And like, maybe this isn't all about money. I know I'm really focusing on money here, but so much money cards coming through. So much career and abundance cards coming through. But yeah, you're resisting. You're resisting the things that you want more than you think. Like, you may think that you really want all this money, but a part of you feels really negative about it. A part of you doesn't want to get that. And you need to look at that. You need to stop resisting so much. I'm going to pull 2 more cards for you guys. Okay, I wanted to come up. 6 of Wands. Stop putting yourself on this pedestal. You're expecting so much of yourself right now. It's really holding you back. You don't need to be at the top right this second. You will get there when you get there. You're expecting so much. You're expecting everything to just go in such a way. You're trying so hard to control things, to be how you want them to be. It's not working. Give yourself a break. I know I've been saying, like, use your skills, but use your skills in a way that isn't, like, hurting you. Like, I feel like you guys are naturally very talented. You have these things that are easy, and you're good at them, and you're not using them. Instead, you're trying to go the hard way, the hard path, this uphill battle road, where money just comes to you because people just give it to you because, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are thinking. It's not working though. It's holding you back. Your guides are able to help you with what you want. So ask them. And then we have the One of Pentacles. Yeah, you're stuck. You're stuck trying to start too many things, trying to start too many roads, too many paths. You may be focusing too much on money right now. It may not be the right time for you. There may be more important things in your life than financial abundance, than your career, and that actually really need your attention, and your career will kind of come after. Yeah, stop focusing so much on money. Stop focusing so much on what you don't have. Figure out how to use your skills. You're a very skilled person. I'm telling you right now, even if you don't see it, you are a very skilled person. How can you use those skills in a way that feels good and brings in money? Instead of just being like, I need money. How can I get money? How can you use what you are good at and have money come with it just naturally, just as the afterthought, just as what's supposed to happen? Yeah. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. And also with this rose quartz, like, you guys really need to just soften your approach here. So you can let me know what you thought about this reading in the comments if you want to, if it resonated, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. It's all welcome. All feedback is welcome. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.